Libraries are repositories of a city or county's history and knowledge. Some libraries find that they're hosts to unexplained visitors as well. The Brin Library and Arts Center. Leslie Coombs Brand was only 5 feet tall, but he still casts a large shadow over Glendale, California. He built the first private airstrip in the area, organized the utility companies, and is still known as the father of Glendale for his community efforts. Brand built a Moorish-style mansion in 1904 and named it El Miradero, or the Lookout. He left his estate to Glendale after his death in 1925 with the provision that it be made into a library and park. Today, El Miradero is the Brand Library and Arts Center, hosting art galleries, recital halls, and art and music collections. It's also the site of some unexplained occurrences. Since Brand himself is buried in a pyramid mausoleum in a graveyard behind the building, and since recent DNA tests have shown that he had a second wife and family in Glendale, it's possible that he's still watching over his mansion and his secrets. The Willard Library. Evansville, Indiana is home to one of the best-known haunted libraries in the United States. The Willard Library is haunted by a woman known as the Gray Lady. The library was completed in 1884. Its benefactor, Willard Carpenter, had died the year before. Since the 1930s, workers and patrons have seen a ghostly lady throughout the building. Most say she looks like a woman from the late 19th century, but no one knows who it is. One possibility is Louise Carpenter, Willard Carpenter's estranged daughter. Another is Mary Otilda Gosley, the librarian from the building's opening until her death in 1919. Not only does the Willard Library conduct ghost tours, but there are webcams in several rooms, and you can watch for paranormal activity in real time at willardghost.com. The Millicent Library. In 1890, Millicent Rogers died of heart disease at the young age of 17. Her father, Henry Rogers, worked for Standard Oil and decided to memorialize his daughter by building a library in his hometown of Fairhaven, Massachusetts. The building was opened on January 30th, 1893, Millicent's birthday. A huge stained glass window in the library features the book-loving Millicent as the muse of poetry. Some people claim to see Millicent's ghost wandering through the library. Others think that any spooky occurrences come from a janitor who died of a heart attack in the basement several years ago. Whether or not the Millicent Library is haunted, it's a monument to one family's love for a child who died much too soon. The Andrew Bayne Memorial Library. Sisters Jane and Amanda Bayne willed their family's estate to the borough of Bellevue after their deaths, with instructions that the land become a library and park named after their father, and that none of the elm trees on the property be cut down. The Andrew Bayne Memorial Library and Park was officially dedicated in 1927. However, Dutch elm disease struck the area, and the last elm tree, known as the Lone Sentinel, was cut down in 1998. There were always reports of some paranormal activity in the library, but sightings increased after the loss of the Lone Sentinel. It's thought that Amanda Bayne is the ghost which haunts the library and park, but she's reported to be a friendly, mischievous ghost who likes to turn lights and fans on and off in the building. The Lynn Henley Research Library. The Lynn Henley Research Library is part of the Birmingham Public Library. Today, the 1927 building serves as a place for the library's special collections, beautiful murals, and odd happenings. Many workers and visitors have reported seeing a ghostly man walking the aisles or sitting in the auditorium, and the smell of cigarette smoke accompanies the sightings. It's thought that this may be the ghost of former library director Fant Thornley, a rare book lover who smoked Chesterfield cigarettes. In 1954, the building was renovated to install air conditioning and new floors. In the process, librarians discovered rooms containing empty shotgun shells, Mexican pottery, and jars containing preserved snakes. Who knows what else is hiding in the stacks?